So Peter, tell me about this program that you've created to help grow some franchisees with some young talent.
So in 1975, I was a senior in high school, and the owner put it up for sale, the store, One Jersey Mike's. And I visited a week after because I had to raise the money. I kept getting turned down trying to raise capital, which is very difficult, and called up my former football coach, who was a banker, Rod Smith. And I went over his house on actually a Sunday night. And he said, I think we can do something. And he did. And he financed $125,000 for me. I was supposed to go to law school to the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, to study political science and law. I was president of my class. And they said, Peter, you're going to ruin your life. But so far this week, it's turned out okay. But now we've turned now and said, after that story, I told it to the 26 cities around the country. And we had over 250 people at every meeting. And a lot of them assistant managers, and I broadcast that to them. And I said, who ever thought about owning their own store? And it was very emotional meetings, and we went through it. And we think now this year we'll probably have like 25 deals, and we hope to be 50 next year, and eventually 100 stores a year with young, dynamic people that are set to rise up and get their own Jersey Mike's shop.
And what's the funding per year? Like how much?
It's we figure about 375,000, 400,000 a store. So times 100 would be 40 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's the investment you're making in young.
We will. I mean, the first year, 25 times 400,000. Somebody to do some quick math, right? So that's 4, 8, so about 10 million. About 10 million.
Great. So giving back and giving somebody the same story that you have, it sounds like.
Try and raise up together is what we call it, you know.
And what are you calling the program? I like this.
Yeah, the Rod Smith sponsorship program after Coach Rod. And he's still living, and we laughed today about, you know, how did you ever lend that much money to a young kid? We just sort of, it would never happen today. But back then, it was a different time. You know, you just off of a handshake, you kind of did business.
That's a great story, and that is a lot of money for 1975. And
yeah, it's about 700 or so today, something like that.
You gotta love those handshake deals. There's nothing else.
Right. Yeah.
Make for great stories. Well, thanks, Peter, so much for being with us and telling your story and making that announcement about that investment, especially during this time.
Thank you.